Dear 35, 12,832 days ago, I was born in the hospital of Deborah Latif Memorial to a young lady in her early 20s. She gave me my name and my first trauma on the very same day. According to the stories she shared, she burnt my bum with adult warm water because she didn't know better. So here we were, just the two of us. Her learning how to be a mother and take care of me, and me learning how to rely on my own small tiny body to live. I was given a name that signified her story, a name that carried the essence of her season in life. We had a good thing going. I used to not like my name, by the way. Oh wait, my name is Gilisith. By translation, it means I have quit. Who would want a name like that? So growing up, I had a hate relationship with it until my late 20s when it actually started to make sense to me. The name was her testimony. Little tiny me was the carrier of my mother's testimony. Well, at least that's what I believe. Before I got there, I used to ask my mom why she gave me that name. And she would give me some story like, I named you after a serial killer whose name was Gilisith Gilik. Anyway, that's not the truth. There is no serial killer. And she didn't name me after anyone like that. It's a funny story that she shares with people. Years later, she told me that it was just exactly as I thought. When she had me, she quit. She quit the everyday party lifestyle to be my supermom. I had a good childhood. I mean, it wasn't devoid of its hiccups, but it was really, really good. Fast forward 20 years later, I find out I'm pregnant. I tell the young man, and we say we can do this, we can parent. Well, that was short-lived. Right after giving birth, things changed and we parted ways. Anyway, this is not my story to tell. It's my daughter's. Mine, I was 21 and a single mom who had just started university. See, I never learned how to deal with problems. So when this young man shattered my life, I held my head up high and said, there is no time to be sad. I have school and I have a baby. This type of behavior became my default settings because every disappointment was dealt with in the exact same manner. Shelve it and keep it moving. This was my norm. Between the age of 21 and 34, I have faced many challenges, and most I just swept under the rug and soldiered on. Since then, it has been more and more letdowns, but also glimmers of wins because God is good. Somewhere along all this, I was blessed with 4 adorable people that I swear to you are blessings from God because He gave me exactly what I needed. I might not have always known this, but they are here to save me. Mothering them has not been easy. I have had to mostly do it alone. And only now do I say there's someone to help me care and raise them. I lived in survival mode for most of my young adulthood, but I didn't create the woman I want to be. I was just waking up to make sure my kids are clothed and fed. As I write this, it has been made very, very clear that I am still in survival mode, not because I'm in the same situation, but because I do not know any other way of survival, any other way of actually being. I am still alive to just be a mom. I am not Gilisith. Or rather, I had not been Gilisith. Remember the university qualification I was pursuing, one I mentioned a bit ago? Yeah, I never got to complete it, but that's another story for another day. I don't know who I am outside the roles that I play, the roles that I carry out, the roles that I carry. I haven't been anyone outside of them. Sad, but it's the truth. So, Gear 35. A major shift is coming. Wow. It actually has already begun. But I just want you to know that you will not be experiencing the same woman that I have been for the past 34 years. You will be experiencing and creating a different woman. A woman who has remembered how to dream and how to pursue those dreams. A woman who puts herself first because she can only pour out of a full cup and never an empty one. A woman who is building an identity of herself inclusive of all the roles she has to carry. A woman after God's heart because she has seen His hand on her life even in moments when she originally thought she was all alone. So, as we begin, remember this conversation, for it is one for the books. As for you, Gilly, you are the apple of God's eye. Remember that. You are amazing. You are loved. And most importantly, you are not alone. I love you. And enjoy your 35th year of life.